Hello, this is Will from Better You. I want to give you a talk about what we use for actual energy. Many times we hear about pre-workout drinks, but if you're on a transplant list or you're suffering from any type of disease, from cancer, you have to be very careful what you put into your body because it could counteract with the drugs that you take. So I'm going to give you a tip on how to help give you a little pre-energy boost and also keep down inflammation. And here what we do is we serve one thing to our clients to help remedy this. And believe it or not, this is coffee. Now, when we talk about coffee, there's coffee and there's caffeine. So the benefits of coffee is that when you drink it, the coffee itself helps with inflammation and from the joints. I'm fortunate who I've traveled the world and I learned to love coffee, especially in Italy, and I used it all the time. So when you're having those joints and aches and pains, coffee would be your cure. Now, also, if you have issues where you need energy boost, then we're looking at caffeine. So come on over, I'm going to show you how I make my coffees. So we're fortunate here to have our own espresso machine. So what we'll do is, I will grab my different types. We have different ones from around the world. Let's go with our Italian espresso. Now, I'm not up on coffee. You can look around there. Coffee is so beneficial to you. However, especially here in America, we have a problem whereas we add a lot of things to our coffee that actually mask the taste and flavor. We go with the super grande sizes to fill our needs and it becomes a sugary drink. But this is how we make our coffees here. Now I will use Splendid mine. Some people prefer to use stevia, or you can go with sugar. But since I am diabetic, I tend not to go with the sugar. And you'll notice that when we do this, I put my 1 or 2 Splenda in and I press the button. The key thing about coffee is getting your system. You don't want to sit and drink a big container of coffee because it's going to bloat you and fill you up. And if you are on dialysis, you'll realize that you have to limit your water intake. Now, even though caffeine actually acts as a diuretic, so what we're looking at, instead of making these large containers of coffee where we're adding a bunch of creams, a bunch of sugar, and give you that bloated feeling, we eliminate that by going with more true traditional coffees. And the other reason why is if you're on dialysis, you have to limit your water intake. And even though coffee is considered a diuretic, it will not work for us because we cannot urinate. So if you'll notice in my cup, I just put, you're looking at about 4 ounces of caffeine. We're looking at about 4 ounces of caffeine. So I have my caffeine in there now. I can drink it this way, or what I can do is add milk. Whole milk is really the best way, but if you wanted to, you can use skim, you can use soy. For those who are lactose intolerant, I use so little milk that it really doesn't matter. To get a really good flavor, I was always taught to steam at no more than 140 degrees. Now, in Italy, if we add a little bit of milk, it is called espresso macchiato, which means espresso is a small cappuccino. If I wanted to add more, it gives you more foam and it gives me the look here. But in reality, this is a 8-ounce cup, but I only have 4 ounces of coffee and probably about 3 or 4 ounces of milk in there. What I like to do also is hit a little sprinkle with, for me, a little chocolate. For me, I would like to sprinkle a little cocoa powder, or you can sprinkle a little bit of chocolate on there, which will give you your flavor. Now remember, I can drink 1 small espresso, or just a shot, with a little bit of milk or espresso itself, and then I will sit about 10 minutes, and it will actually give me the energy to go through my workouts. And when I'm just throughout my day and I know my joints are aching because we are getting older and the medicines that we have, especially prednisone, affects us, coffee actually helps keep down inflammation and is a great drink to have. Coffee, try some for your workout.